Hello everyone, welcome on Fitness Yoga for Beginners. My name is Asia and I'm going to show you a very easy 30 minutes session, and it's designed for people who never done yoga before and they always were keen to try. So yeah, you're ready to start. All you need is just some space. If you had hardwood floor, probably be good to use some mat or some blanket for your knees, for your back. If it's carpet, that's absolutely fine. All right, ready to start. First, let's do some poses. Sit properly the part of the nuts. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's place your feet with your hips apart. Position nice and tall. Lift the arms really high. And when you exhale, slowly relax. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Reach really high to stretch your upper body, your arms. And when you exhale, to relax your shoulders. And a few more. Inhale. And slowly exhale. One more. And now right arm in, lift high, holding your position upright. Just your arm, inhale and exhale. You have to feel nice stretch on your right side. Inhale and slowly exhale. Now your left. Inhale and slowly exhale. A few more. Inhale and exhale. And now roll your shoulders. Going to slowly warm your muscles. Maybe you're going to feel already how stiff you've got your upper body, shoulders, maybe neck. That's a good stretch to do even every day, a few times. And now try forward. Now the stretch is in your upper back. And one more. Both arms, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows and try to bring your arms behind your head. Inhale. Exhale without looking down, that's a compensation. Trying to move your arms too far, and that's the position. So better to keep your arms higher, don't bend them completely, but you're holding your position upright and your head is the same all the time. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch in your arms, shoulders, chest. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale, lift, and slowly just relax. Relax your shoulders. And now bend your knees, place your hands on the floor. Slowly step back to the position we call down dog. So that hips higher than your head. Start with your knees bent, heels high. Still stretching back of your legs, and that's the point.
Try to keep your spine long and nice and straight, so not pushing balance forward, but you're pushing back your chest, ribs towards your legs. So really feel the stretch in your upper body as well as back of your legs. And slowly on your forward. Now, tuck those under, arch your back, so you just bring your belly down to the floor and you're looking forward or up. But how's your neck today? When you exhale, change position of your feet. That's a nice stretch. Movement again from your hips, tuck in to stretch lower back and just look down. A few more times to really work your lower back and your abdominal muscles. Feel nice stretch. When you inhale, front your chest and your belly. As you exhale, most on your lower back than your upper. So it's nothing like pulling your head, chin to your chest. It's more from your hips to stretch lower back more. That's important because this position looks very similar, but you can just stretch your upper back, which for most of the people is not the right thing to do because we're sitting a lot and we don't have the correct posture. So practice from your shoulders, pushing from your shoulders like this. It's going to just exaggerate the problem. More from your lower back, moving your hips. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Okay, now right leg forward. You need to stretch your legs a little bit. So you're moving forward and pushing your hips down towards your right heel to feel the stretch. Front of your left leg, hip flexor quadricep, and back of your right. It's gonna be your hamstring, glutes, and your hip. If you're going really deep with the stretch, really low for hips, but you're leaning forward, your body is pulling your chest down. It's too much stretching for your left leg. Muscles here, front of your left leg. So that's the way to go for deeper stretch or less. As long as you're holding your upper body the same nice and upright position. Anything forward is a compensation. Your body doesn't like the stretch just too much. Inhale and slowly exhale. Remember to squeeze your glutes on your left as you're stretching your legs, left and right. Maybe one more. Inhale and slowly exhale. Now your left, the same. If you're placing your foot too close, you're going to block the movement. You're going to lift your heel, but you can't stretch your leg more. So move your foot forward so that enough space to move your hips forward and down. Right now, control and squeeze your glutes on your right side. Inhale, slowly exhale. And maybe one more. Inhale, slowly exhale. Okay, we warm your upper body, warm your legs, and now I show you this beginner option for the warm up, the sun salutation. I'm going to do all of them. Just few things to link together instead this flow, very advanced, which most beginners really struggle. You're going to start different way. So first, the down the position, march on the spot a few times. Just show you few moves, how you can practice, let's say, the first part of the sun salutation. And now inhale, moving forward without dropping your hips. So if you don't have that strong muscles in your core, just moving tiny inch to the front. If you're stronger, you can push all the way forward, squeezing glutes, but protecting lower back. Inhale, forward, maybe to plank, depends how much strength you have. And exhale, down dog. If you've got really tight muscles, back of your legs, bend your knees. Inhale, and slowly exhale. And now, bring your knees on the floor, right leg forward. To the inhale, lift your arms. As you exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, slowly exhale. Maybe one more. Inhale, slowly exhale. Hands to the floor, back to the down dog again. March a few times. When holding this position, really challenge your upper body, especially for beginners. You need to feel your wrist. That's a special video how to strengthen this area pretty quickly. Very effective. And again, on your floor. This time left leg. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, step to the front. Knees bent. All my videos, all falling forward, is to protect your lower back. Beginners don't have that much strength, and they need to hold knees bent and hips low. Ready? Inhale slowly. Roll up, holding your knees bent all the way up. And as you exhale, place your hands in your lower back. Now be careful. If you've got any issue in your lower back, try to make this movement only from your chest and shoulders. Okay? If you're fine, you can try, but you need to activate your glutes. Squeezing glutes, you're pushing hips forward, but you're not leaning back because you just too much weight and tension for your spine. You're trying to lift your chest high and you're pushing hips forward. You need to be comfortable with this stretch, this position. So if you're holding your breaths, first just practice from your shoulders only. Relax, inhale, slowly exhale. If you've got more strength, lower back is fine, you can try. Inhale and slowly exhale. Bend your knees, again the same way. Slowly down to the floor. Bring your both knees and down the position. Let's march on the spot. Don't worry. Keep your heels high, knees bent. Depends how much strength. You can try to lift your left leg. Inhale, slowly exhale. Still holding your right bent fist. Very intense stretching back in your right leg. And try if you're right. Inhale, slowly exhale. Maybe one more. And again. On your four. Right leg forward. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Squeeze the glutes on your left side to feel the stretch. Front of your left leg. And now change leg. Inhale. Slowly exhale. So this is the way to first build the strength and very slowly, gently stretch your muscles to be ready for another option on your floor to down the position again. March on the spot. Much better, safer, effective for good stretch. You can continue just lifting your leg and bring it down or inhale. Exhale, bend your knee and try to swing forward. Still holding down the position. Maybe just one rep. Depends how it's your upper body. Try right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And again, on your four. Right leg forward. Inhale, arms up. Slowly exhale. When you're going to feel your muscles ready for deeper stretch, you can go your right leg further and you're pushing your hips down. Inhale and exhale. Again, down dog.
Just lifting your leg. Or again, try to swing forward. Inhale and exhale. So that's give it a good foundation for all the big movements. On your four. Left leg again, holding 90 degrees if it's enough stretching, especially right leg, or move a little bit forward to drop your hips. Remember to control your glutes muscles, your back leg. Inhale and exhale. One more. To the top again. Knees bend, remember. Slowly roll up. Inhale, it's not the full sun salutation, this is just the first part, how to practice the transition. Down dog to lunge. It could be from your chest, try to make a spine long, chest up, or if you're ready for more, squeeze the glutes, put your hips forward, but still try to lift your chest really high. Inhale, it's nothing on your lower back, no pain, no discomfort. If it's anything, you need to go higher with your chest, okay? Don't lean back. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees. And let's do just one more time on your four. To down dog. Left leg. Again, just straight down. Maybe just for 1-2 reps. Or bend your knee, swing forward. Or you're going to try swing your knee and change balance. Shift to the front. Don't have to be full kind of plank position. Could be just a couple inches to challenge your upper body. Okay, as long as you're happy with this movement and you can shrink your muscles, that's all counts. Maybe right leg, inhale, exhale, down, swinging forward, holding down dog, or moving forward, kind of plank. On your four, right leg closer or even further to stretch. Inhale, slowly exhale. Maybe one more. Let's change leg. Inhale, slowly exhale. To the top, feet together, knees bend. Slowly roll up, knees bend. And let's try the back extension again. Could be just from your shoulders. Common mistake is people just leaning back. That's a mistake, and it's not the right thing to do for your lower back. You're going to feel pain next day or 2 days after. It's because you're pushing your hips forward. Okay, it does give it a shape. But you need to engage glutes and lengthen your spine before you move your hips. Inhale, exhale. Think about your elbows, pull them back. Maybe one more. Inhale, and slowly exhale. And slowly hold forward. On my sessions, always you've got knees bent to support, protect the lower back, and you're still stretching back of your legs. Because the muscle is super tight for most of the people. You're sitting a lot, so you need to stretch. Rock your opposite elbow. You can rock your arms side to side to feel the nice stretch in your lower back of your legs again. Now back to center and shake your head, yes and no. Relax your neck and shoulders. And slowly roll up. Lift your arms. And slowly shoulders back and down. I'm going to try chair pose, but some people have got really tight legs, hips, not that much mobility in ankles or knees, so they typical chair is gonna be really difficult, challenging for them. So let's start first with your feet wider than your hips apart, and your feet slightly out. Rotating legs from your hip joints, from your knees, follow the same direction. Hands together, holding your body nice and upright, checking how low you can go. We call it chair because it's like sitting on the chair. So nobody is sitting like this, right? We're sitting, your hips are lower than your chest and you're almost upright. So it's not how low you can go, it's how long you're holding yourself upright. If you reach the moment, you can't go any lower from your hips or your knees. That's what the people usually do. Okay? They think I'm lower, my head is really low. Yeah, it's your head, but what are your hips? Now the same position. Okay, I'm not changing here. I'm doing the chair pose, and that's it. If you lean forward, doesn't help. So stay higher. If you're ready, you can go lower from your hips again, but to be full mobility in your ankles and your knees. So if it's too much, you're lifting heels off the floor, you can go really low, but your heels off the floor, no. Just go lower as long as your heels down and your chest high. Some of you maybe are pretty good. Strength, flexibility in your legs, mobility in your joints. So from this same position, just place your feet pointing forward and try the same. Commonly mistake, people pull knees together. That gives you the wrong alignment for your joints and your muscles. If you've got block, you can use the yoga block or something like a pillow or even your hands. So just make sure if you've got this tendency to pull knees together, just bring something to stop this movement. Inhale and slowly exhale. Shoulder spine, lower back nice and flat. I'm not arching my belly, I'm not tilting my pelvis forward because it's just too much for your lower back. So slightly tuck your pelvis under to activate your abs to go lower. How are your legs? Feeling here? That's a good sign. You've done the right way because it's going to strengthen muscles, your quadriceps, as well as stretch your glutes and your hamstrings. Okay. Now, take position on knees, a left leg to your side, and you're trying, if you can place maybe fingertips or flat hand on the floor. If you're placing your hand but you're pushing your hips back, stay higher with your chest. You need to squeeze your glutes and you need to push your hips forward. Now you inhale, lifting arm to feel the stretch above your head or over your head. Whatever works to feel nice stretch all the way on your left side. If you already find this position challenging for your balance, hold it. If you've got more strength in your core, what you can do is moving your right foot to your left side. So it's not longer behind your right knee. Maybe just go halfway. And again, if you've got good, strong balance, okay, it's not very wrong in this position, try moving even further. So you've got your right foot pointing to your left. So it's like your body in one straight line. So that's the first option, your foot here. And if you're strong position, good balance, good control, you can try. Challenge your body, just changing position of your right foot. But pushing hips forward. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Much more options to go from this moment, but it's a yoga for beginners, so I'm not showing anything more. You can just go on my YouTube channel and try more challenging session. The same here. As long as you're squeezing glutes and you're pushing hips forward, you've you've got the right position to activate your core muscles. When you push your hips back, you're flexing your hips. It's more from your legs, that balance. So in this case, left hand needs to be higher. You can use again. So block, pillow, maybe book, anything which give you good grip, good stability in your hands. And you try with your right arm again, just moving your arm. If it's not bent and you're not moving your hips back. Easy, start to move your left foot. Okay, forward, maybe in the line with your right foot and your left knee. Inhale and exhale. Always try to link the movement with your breaths. I find this is the best way to control and improve your breathing pattern. As you slow down the movement, you're more conscious of your breaths and you're breathing deeper and slower. Inhale and slowly exhale. Okay, bring your left back and come back. All right, now let's do some stretching. These long muscles, your hamstrings. They're super tight. You can't even sit upright. Okay, you can even ask someone at home and check, maybe even take a picture from your side how it looks like when you're sitting with your legs front of you. So if this is your position, anything could be blocks. Probably you don't have the blocks because you're a beginner. Pillow, blanket, even 2 pillows, just to hold your hips higher than your knees or the same level. Helps you to achieve the correct alignment position with your hips to stretch these muscles. Because if you're sitting like this and I ask you now just bend forward, that's the movement. It's not doing anything for your legs. It's just working for neck and your back. And usually, you got this position. So when you practice this way, you'll just make your posture even worse. So that's right. You're doing this movement is holding your spine long, your shoulders back and chest forward, abs engaged. Bend your knees really high if your muscles super tight. Maybe you're feeling the stretch already, which is fine. As long as you've got your pelvis upright, instead tilt back. You can tilt forward, but not the other way. Right? How to check? If you've got your chin close to your chest, you're sitting this way. If you've got your head high and your chin is far away from your chest, you're probably sitting the right way. And this is all about stretching your legs, sitting for legs front of you. If you don't have the correct alignment for your spine and your hips, you're not doing anything to stretch your legs. Bend your knees, hands behind, whatever you can reach, maybe close to, maybe behind your knees. And as you exhale, try to lean forward, holding your lower back flat and chest high. So you're lifting chest and you're pulling shoulders back. Inhale, release, and exhale, try to stretch. Avoid putting your head as the proper usual beginners do. Yeah, I'm trying the best. And you're going to hold your breaths. After the session, you've got the headache. Why? That's why, because you're trying too hard, and when you pull your head, you can't literally take the breaths. So head is the same position, movement is from your hips only. You're moving your torso, head is attached to your neck, neck is attached to your spine. So as you lean forward, you bend forward, this part of your body is moving together. Okay. Hopefully that's clear for you. And eventually, as the muscles, your hamstring, it's gonna be more flexible. You try with your legs lower. Still bend, you can hold. You can try stretching one leg and check if you've got leg completely straight, how you're sitting again. Because your body unconsciously is going to do something to protect from any damage. All right, so if you're trying too hard, you're going to have this position again. So that's important to really work the correct way with your muscles. Even doing yoga, you can injure yourself. Look on the internet, there's lots of articles, even yoga teachers get the injury. And that's why. If you don't know what you're doing and you're just guessing, and now people doing yoga at home, nobody can see you, nobody even give you any instruction or help you to adjust. It's like guessing you're doing right or not, and you find out in some time. So that's why I've got this style to talking a lot about the muscles, because if you understand, you know where is the stretching, where is the feeling, you know for sure I'm doing right. If you're not sure, comment, leave the comment, text me, and I will help you. I can even make another video to explain more, right? Because right now everybody is doing yoga, which is a good thing, but you need to be safe and you need to do it correctly. Okay, so that's the way to stretch these long muscles. Takes a long time because they are very, very long. Okay, behind your knee, all the way up to your pelvis. That's why position of your pelvis is crucial to really work the correct way to stretch muscles back of your legs. Okay. So we stretch hamstrings. Let's stretch again. Now already stretch, but we can try a little bit more for your hip flexor and your quadriceps. You need to change position, laying down on the floor. Check how you get to the position. If you're just pushing your hips like that, that's not a safe way to move for your lower back. On your forearms, move forward, squeeze your glutes, and slowly control movement, hips down. And the same going up. So laying down flat on your belly, left arm in front of you. Could be right as well. For now, before you start anything, laying down flat, facing to the floor, you have to engage your glutes. Otherwise, your lower back is gonna be not very happy for that. So you're trying to lift your leg, let's say your right leg first, without moving your hip, lifting up, so there's no rotation in your body, just your leg, and it's straight. Okay, so not bending your knee for now. Inhale, and exhale. Right stretch. Muscles here, and also we build the strength, nice shape, back of your leg, hamstring, glutes, and your lower back. If you've got these muscles under control right now. Inhale, slowly exhale. Now bend your knee and try just pull your foot. Inhale, straight leg on the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale and exhale. But just remember, avoid resting your muscles. They need to be under control. They need to be active to support the lower back. Going to hold and check. If you're putting your foot and you're lifting your hip off the floor, got this gap underneath your body, your hip area, which means you're trying too hard this movement, and your body unconsciously, you don't even know, you don't even notice, hips off the floor. First, more tension on your lower back, and it's nothing doing here for a hip flexor because it's just too much. So you're pulling your foot and you're bending your knee as long as your hips right side with your right leg on the floor. Okay, so maybe that's enough for you. Maybe someone is more flexible, so you can try to reach for your foot or just reach for your heel first. If you're pulling, and again you notice lifting hips, just be careful, don't pull your foot too much. You're pulling foot as long as your right hip is on the floor. And slowly relax. And now your left leg first, keep it straight, lift off the floor, pushing both hips down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now for leg bend. Inhale. And exhale again. Notice how your hips, what's the response from your body. If I'm holding my hips the same, or yeah, I can feel it lifting off the floor. So I need to be careful how far I'm pulling my leg. If you're fine, it's all the same, nothing changed in your hips, you can try to reach for your heel. Again, notice this movement, just hold this position first. If you're more flexible, you can reach for your heel or even your foot. Pushing hips down, controlling your buttocks muscles. It's a nice stretch. It is an intense stretching because front of your leg there are big group of muscles. So the stretching usually is pretty intense. If you're still breathing as normal, that's okay. But if you feel that tension in your upper body, shoulders, you're holding your breath, that's probably is too strong. And better to just release. And now you're going to go back on your forearms. Bring your arms closer so you can slowly lift, but you're supporting lower back. That's the way transition for beginners, because usually they don't have strong core to do this nice looking transition. All right, not on this session, not today. Okay, so let's try something on your back. How to get there again, keeping your abdominal muscles without too much pressure, because if it's not strong, it's gonna be again from your lower back. So slowly on your elbows, bring your knees towards you and rolling down. And let's stretch back of your legs again. Inhale, as you exhale, try to lift. It's not about perfectly stretched legs like this with your heels up and somewhere here. No, it's just if you're feeling the stretch in the right place, which is back of your legs and hugs your neck. Okay, if you're trying to lift your head because you're trying too hard, or you've got your upper body relaxed on the floor as you're stretching the lower part. So maybe that's your option for today, which is fine. Okay, please don't see this picture from social media because it's not for beginners. It takes so much time to get this picture, okay? And I can see gazillions of videos with the title Yoga for Complete Beginners, and I'm watching and I said, no, why you even saying that? That's not true. Beginners, they don't have that much strength and flexibility to do this position. No way. Hamstring is so tight. Abdominal muscle is not that strong. Takes so much time. So as I always say, and I'm going to keep saying all over again, yoga is for everyone, but everyone's yoga is different. And on every single my video, you've got few options for one pose to find one for you at this moment. Okay? Cross legs. Arms close to your body. And you're just trying to rock your hips and legs side to side. Got your arms close to you, so it's easier to come back to center, but still got the benefits from stretching your legs, hips, lower back, but also doing some work, believe or not, for your core muscles, your obliques. So that's option one, keeping your arms close to you. If you've got more strength, you can move them a couple inches away from your body. So you have more space to move your legs side to side. It's a really good stretch for your lower back, legs, but also very easy, effective position and movement to improve strength in your core. If you focus on your abs and your muscles engaged, you pull them in through the spine, build the strength in your abs as well. If you don't know how to do it, don't worry. Focus on your movement, holding your shoulders on the floor, and link the breaths with your movement. Inhale one side, and exhale, legs on the other side. Inhale, and slowly exhale. Back to center. Let's do something for your abs. You got left foot flat on the floor, arms again close to your body. And you lift your right leg again. I'm not expecting you straight, probably is somewhere here. Really focus on your abs right now, and you're moving your leg down as long as your lower back is on the floor. Probably as a beginner, it's gonna be so tricky to engage and activate your muscles here. It's like pulling abs, pulling your muscles into the spine, everything down to the floor. So if it's too tricky for you to do it right now, think about pressing lower back to the floor. You don't want any movement here like this, okay? Because that's the way to just make some damage in your lower back, and it's not doing anything to make your muscles stronger on the front. Inhale, leg out. Exhale, try to bring in. Inhale, and slowly exhale. And let's try with your left. Inhale, maybe that's it, because you're feeling you're lifting, making this arch. So the movement maybe is pretty small, which is better than bigger arm, leg lower, but you've got your lower back off the floor. You're making this shape in your spine, this curve. Inhale and exhale. Maybe leg is bent. I'm not doing the full stretch because this is a session for beginners and I don't want to put any pressure on you guys that you have to do it. No, you don't have to. You need to just do it what is right for you. And last one, inhale and exhale. And relax. The same movement, but with feet on the floor. So you're twisting hips and legs to your side without lifting opposite shoulder. So when you notice, I can bring my legs on my left, but where is your right shoulder? Start again and moving your legs just for the moment. You're still holding right shoulder on the floor. Why? Because it's too much stretching. Your body's not happy with this intense stretching on your side, and it's using the balancing point. Your body always is on the protecting zone for you. Don't even know that. But if you start to be aware during your fitness or yoga practice, and you know the older weeks how your body is switching from stretching to the easier zone, you're gonna be more aware and you're going to have more benefits from whatever you do. If it's a fitness or yoga, it's just the same thing. To understand body movement and your muscles action. Back to center. And now let's stretch your legs. Slowly, just turn your head side to side. Keep your palms facing up. Try to relax your shoulders. Try to shake it all the tension, stress from your body. Take a deep breath in and slowly out. Sometimes you're asking how the breathing needs to be. Through the nose, through the mouth. For me, it doesn't matter. As long as you're breathing, that's what is count. And if you've got the breathing control later on in your practice, you can try different techniques. But the first thing for beginners is just remember to breathing during the session. Inhale and slowly exhale. In yoga, you focus to go really deep into your stomach, lower than your lungs. But for beginners, don't worry, just try breathing deeply, even if it's just your chest, your lungs, and relax. everything takes time. I'm not jumping deep to the water. I prefer small baby steps. And from my experience and my practice in my studio, that really works. And now, important thing for you, from laying down flat on your back, place your feet, slowly roll over, even stay for a few breaths, and slowly you can sit down. Inhale, arms up, and slowly exhale. Thank you for this session. Thank you, you joined me. We are 2 channels, Instagram and YouTube. And please, if you like it, give me thumbs up. If you've got any questions, suggestions, or if you'd like to share how was this session, that would be great. I really appreciate all the feedbacks from you guys. Hello. So similar faces, yeah. How are you guys doing? All good? Great. We got next class going live tomorrow, 11 o'clock London time. Another 30 minutes, because for beginners 30 minutes is gonna be completely enough. We don't need any longer. If you want to add some relaxation, I've got the video. It's nothing to watch, it's just the sound, music, and my voice to guide you how to relax. So if you like to add relaxation after session, please do. I can share link right now. Where is it? So I don't have to looking for long, because I've got lots of videos, so probably gonna be tricky to find. But anyway, let me know how was it, and if you're joining us tomorrow, that'd be great. I can see the same people. So guys, enjoy the evening, rest of the evening. Stay safe and healthy, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for your time.